Hey, Doublebug. I just thought I would go ahead and address the question of what I think is the difference between an atheist and an anti-theist, and how I can be an anti-theist and still be nice to theists. An atheist to me is simply and only a person who does not believe in a God or any God. That's it. An anti-theist is actively working to inform and to stop theism. I am actively working to inform people about how theism is logically flawed, and I'm trying to end it. That's pretty simple. I don't dislike the people necessarily who are theists, not based on just being a theist. I need more reason to dislike someone than that. If I expected perfection out of my friends, I would have no friends, including myself. So I do not set ridiculously high expectations on people. That's pretty simple. Wow, that was short. Yeah, I really feel that theism should stop. Religion should stop. That it at one time gave us the best answers we could get, but we have better processes now to get better answers, and to cling on to answers just because of dogmatic romanticizing is no good, and we have to stop that as a society. How can I be against theism and not hate theists? They're two different things. I hate AIDS. I don't hate people who have AIDS. It's just that simple. I see religion as an infectious disease that is epidemic, takes over wherever it can. For good reason. It's a very profitable business. If I had a business that was that profitable, I would probably try and spread it out. You recently received the brunt end of an attack from a Christian. Yoke Up attacked you because you would not condemn us atheists. Now, I'm very proud of you for that, because we are not necessarily a bad group of people, are we? You talk with us, you've gotten to know us, you realize that we're just people. We're trying to do the exact same things that all the Christian people are trying to do for the most part. We go to work, we come home, we try and squeeze in a little minute of fun, and then we go to bed, and we get up and we go to work the next day. Life is not much different for any one group of people than it is for another. But here's this guy, Yoke Up, and he's calling you not a real Christian because you won't condemn other people. So he condemns you, which I think is really kind of fucked up and not very Christian. But this Yoke Up guy is trying to start his own ministry, isn't he? So this is exactly the kind of guy that I am against. I'm against someone who would condemn another person because they slightly disagree with them and have loving views towards other people, but declare that they're about love and they know God and that they want to open up a ministry. We anti-theists here on YouTube should do whatever we can to stop people like Yoke Up from getting a congregation. You know, we're lucky because we get to see this guy coming up as a seed and not as a great big huge preacher. But I can see what he could potentially be and what he wants to be, and I don't approve. And I think that if you, Doublebug, looked at Yoke Up, which I know you already have, and you've gotten into it with him, you would say, this is not the kind of person I would want telling hundreds of people how to think and treat other people. So that's why I'm anti-theist. It's my humanity that makes me anti-theist. Because I don't think theism is for people. I think it's for this little tiny select group of people that make a lot of money and live a very good life, and then they just screw everyone else. And they tell them, oh, God is love, and there's misery that you're going through right now, and God's going to see you through that, and things are going to get better, and everything's going to get better. Well, here's the truth. If you want things to get better in your life, you have to get up off your ass and do it yourself. God's not going to do anything, because there is no God. And the people who are successful in this world get off their asses and they do what has to be done. I would rather tell a homeless person, hey, work within your limitations. Find something you can do and go do it, than to say, well, God loves you and soon this situation will end for you, because that's no help at all. That isn't even giving a man a fish for a day. That isn't helping them learn how to fish. That isn't even giving them a fish for the day. That's just fucking them. That's hanging them out to dry. That's asking some crazy people what they think and then acting like it's a sane person.